They can have the money. How long you gonna be able to make that money last after you lose your job? This going on with your living situations, your kids coming up sick over here, that take money. This person over here around you done lost their job, you got to step in for them. God will make it to where you thought you got away with something, and at the end of the day, whatever it is that you was able to come up off another person, he's going to create a season for you. Since you created a season for us to go through something and endure, that we shouldn't have to endure, he will create a season for you that will be stretched out. And he will have you think, oh, I got a bag, I can withstand it. God will poke holes up in that bag, and he will stretch out that season so that at the end of the day, you got holes in the bag, right? God is stretching out a season. At the end of the day, you won't make it to the end of that season with money in your bank account and with money in that bag. You're going to go through what you had somebody else go through, and you didn't care. You wanted to take care of your family. Your family need to be put up. So take from somebody else and put your family up. It don't work it don't work like that. Confirmation. God, let me tell you something. If you don't believe nothing else, understand that God gonna rectify the situation, because if he's using you and he gave you a anointing and a calling of your life that you didn't pray for and that you didn't ask for, none of us would ask and pray for this if we had to go through all of this, knowing that all this is what it entailed. None of us would sign up for this. God gave it to you. And what God gives and bestows upon somebody cannot be taken, okay? It cannot be altered. It cannot be messed with. They messed with you. When someone messes with your stability, it messes with your mind, it messes with everything that's around you, that's tied to you, that it affects the purpose and the path that God has you on. He can't sit where he is and let this go on and not do what needs to be done, not to only get you on the right track, but to handle those who have opposed you, who went up against you, and who caused it just that much more harder for you to be up on this path. So if you don't believe and hold on to anything else and have faith in anything else, have faith and rest assured that God will rectify this situation. Anybody who had their hand in taking money from you, didn't want to give it back to you, didn't want to help you after they took money from you, act like they didn't have it. Oh, baby, let me tell you something. People gonna start losing jobs as we step into 2026. Let's see if they hold on to that money that they took up off of you. People gonna start losing their homes. You don't get what I'm saying when God pokes holes up in the bag. He will create a situation up in your life, in your enemy's life, to where you may have 50K up in the bank. But if you got hospital bills because your kids falling sickly, you don't feel sick, you ain't got a job, meaning you don't have no insurance, that's 5-6K coming out, depending on the severity of the situation. You ain't got a job, but rent got to be paid, or you done lost your house. So now you got to pay money to go around hotels and motels, and you got to live out your car, but your car done got repoed. So you can either pay to get the car out, or you can pay up. You don't understand. They going to start going through things, right? They're going to start going through things, and I'm telling